What's going on? My name is Deshaun Lyons, one half of On the Dotted Line, and I want to talk about this recent game, OK City versus Portland Trailblazers. Russell Westbrook going against Dame Lillard, and of course, Paul George, the runner-up for MVP. I believe I had him number 3 anyway. I had him number 3, but we're gonna talk about this game in particular, Game 5. OK City had the lead, man. They had the lead and they blew it. They blew it. And this is a game that nobody had it going on this game. Nobody, the only person that had it going on the Blazers was Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard had 37 points in the first half. Everybody else had single digits. So he was carrying this team by himself. CJ didn't have it going. Aminu didn't have it going. I believe the second leading scorer was Cancer. I think Cancer had 9 or something. So this was a perfect game for Russell Westbrook to oppose his will. And drop 40 to match Dame Lillard. And he didn't do that. He had a triple-double. He had 29. He had a good game stat-wise, but it wasn't good enough to compete with Dame Lillard and what he did for that team, because he kept them in the game. If he didn't have a good game like that, he didn't explode like that, they wasn't going to win. They wasn't going to win. And that's the problem right there. And they gave up the lead, and then Dame happened. And then Dame hit them with the game winner. It was 115. Dame Lillard had the ball. He shot from the logo again. And then he said, bye-bye. Bye-bye to the bench. Bye. And you remember Dennis Schroeder was saying he kept doing the Dame time, taunting him, and Russell Westbrook did this. He did a little rock the baby. Keep that same energy. And I hate to say it, because that was my pick to go to the Western Conference Finals, was OK City. It was my prediction to go to the Western Conference Finals, and they blew it because Russell Westbrook is overrated. This is 3 years straight he's been eliminated. And his team got better over the years. Because the first year when he took OK City to the playoffs, when he didn't have anybody, I believe he had Victor Oladipo, and we see how Mr. Wakanda is doing on the Indiana Pacers team, that he's not as bad as we project him to be when he was playing with Russell Westbrook. And so that's saying that Russell Westbrook couldn't even use him, because Oladipo been an all-star ever since. And he lost that. He got eliminated the first round that year, and then he acquired Paul George and Melo. Even though Melo, he's not the same Melo, but he still can score on offense. And they out the first round again against a Utah Jazz team. Spidey Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, first year in the playoffs, and you was eliminated by them. That's a bad sign also. Then you get rid of Carmelo Anthony, and then you acquire Dennis Schroeder, and you acquire other pieces to make your team better. And I believe this was the year. Paul George had a breakout year. Paul George re-signed with OK City. He didn't sign with LeBron James. So the chemistry is perfect now. Now you saw Russell Westbrook, he deferred. He said, I'm going to take a step back to improve the team. And that's what I saw. I was like, okay, now this is what Russell Westbrook needs to do. Now, this is what he needs to do. He needs to defer. He needs to finally defer to bring the best out of the team. And he did that. But he shot horrible this year. Horrible. He can't. I don't know why he kept shooting threes, because he's not going to make it. He shot the ball terribly. The numbers is the worst ever. And I don't know what happened to his free throw shooting. He's in the 60% range. I don't know. He can't even shoot anymore. I don't know. But he still managed to have a triple-double, because he's chasing triple-double. But what I thought was he's not going to care about triple-double when he's in the postseason, because he's one of the only players in the NBA that he never turns it off. He's always after you. He's vicious. He don't take a play off. He don't cheat the game. That's one thing about Russ. So I was like, okay, he gonna drop 40 because he did that last year against Utah Jazz. Now you got Paul George. Paul George got his confidence up. So if y'all both could score 40 to 30 points and whatever, you could score like 70 plus points and then have the other score the 30 or 40 points out of that. Y'all gonna win the series. Then score like 15. Y'all gonna win the series. But that didn't happen. Russell Westbrook didn't perform well at all. He didn't perform well at all this series. Barely scoring 20 points. That's not going to do it. And he been mocking Dame Lillard, all season. And including the playoffs with the twin. That didn't faze Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard, he's trying to win a series. He don't want what happened to him last year. He don't want that. He don't care about like what Russell Westbrook is saying. He don't care about that. Russell Westbrook is the only one trying to compete with him. Dame Lillard's not looking at it as a one-on-one battle. Dame Lillard, he said, I want to win a series. Like, I can average 15 points. You can average 50 points. But it's not going to matter if we don't win a series. And that's the difference between those two players. That's the difference. Because you remember last year when Ricky Rubio, when he was balling, Russell Westbrook said, I'm going to guard him. I'm going to lock him up. Russell Westbrook being so aggressive that game, he got in foul trouble. Still lost the series. He's only thinking about himself. That's why he's overrated. He don't know how to know, like, I'm trying to find the right word. He don't know how to navigate being a team player. He don't know how to navigate his emotions to be a team player. He don't understand that it's about the team. It's not about you. Because your team, they stay trying to get you rebounds and assists so you can average a triple-double. They stay trying to give you that. But what do you give in return for your team? Okay, the effort is good. The effort is good because Russell Westbrook brings all the effort. But it's not enough because you're not winning playoff games doing that. It's a reason why Durant left. Durant didn't want to play with you no more. He didn't want to play with Russell Westbrook anymore. So you saw two different players, Dame Lillard and Russell Westbrook. Dame Lillard said, I'm thinking about the team. And that shows growth. That shows growth in a player like Dame Lillard. So it's the opposite. Russell Westbrook is overrated. Dame Lillard is underrated. Dame Lillard been snubbed for the All-Star games for too long right now. I believe this is his second All-Star game appearance. It was this year, 2 All-Star appearances. That's bad. He's been snubbed, and he's averaging like 25, 26 points a game. And he's being stubbed. And last year was his first time being All-NBA. My opinion, I feel like he's playing the best. I feel like he's the best point guard right now in the West. He's playing like it. He's playing like he's the best point guard in the West. He's playing like it. Cause Steph Curry, he could take games off. Cause he don't have to play. It seems like he don't have to play his best. It seems like they don't even need him because Steph Curry, it's certain games, even certain playoff games that he missed, and the team still won. They beat the San Antonio Spurs 4-1 last year. Even before he came, they beat the Houston Rockets in the series without Steph Curry. But Dame Lillard, he has to be able to perform. For him to be able to somehow, some way, put the Blazers in a great spot in the Western Conference to be a 3rd seed. And CJ McCollum, he was hurt. Remember, CJ McCollum just came back. And he managed to bring that team all the way up to the 3rd seed. They've been consistent all year. We got to salute Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard, he is doing his thing this year. He's underrated. And Russell Westbrook is overrated. I'm sorry. He ruined my pick. He ruined my pick. I said on the podcast, I was like, man, this team's going to beat Portland in 6. They go get to the Western Conference Finals. And it happened because Russell Westbrook is overrated. That's it. He's overrated. I'm going to just leave it like that. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to rant a little bit about it. I wanted to rant because I have to go down. I have to rant about it. But quick shout out to my homeboy D.A. Realist Podcast. Go check him out on all the podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. What else I'm missing? I'm missing something else. Google Podcasts, all those platforms. You know, he also talks about sports, so make sure you hit him up. Also, follow us on our IG. Onthedottedline 18. Follow. Click the link and check out all our episodes. Me and Marquise, we be rocking it out with all these different episodes. We got a pending episode. Y'all gonna enjoy. Me and Marquise, we gonna start to do our On the Dotted Line challenges, and we're gonna post it on here. We're gonna do different challenges like, you know, Top Golf, bowling, pool, beer pong. We go beer pong. We gonna probably do that on Thursday. So stay tuned for that. So please follow us and check out all our episodes. And also, when you go to the our Anchor app, and you click that link, if you want to support our podcast, donate $1 if you could. Donate $1, and we'll give y'all a free gym apparel on our store. We'll give y'all a free gym apparel on our store if you just, and you know, you show some support. You support and donate. You can donate $1, whatever you have. You can donate. Subscribe to us, and we'll give you free gym apparel if you do that. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe and share. You know, we appreciate all of that. We appreciate all the followers we have. Me and Marquise, it's gonna be 1 year that we've been doing this next week. So we appreciate all the supporters out there that have been following us. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, we have I just mentioned that we have our online store, our gym apparel store called DM Line. So make sure, just check it out. We have all gym apparel, all dope gym products, because we focus on that slogan all day. If you look good, you feel good, and you're going to perform well. So if you look good, you feel good. So we just focus on confidence. We focus on people with confidence. And, you know, when you have that fresh haircut, you feeling good about yourself, and you feel like you could take over the world. So we want to do that with the gym apparel. You know, people that starting out working out. You know, you want to have some dope apparel. You want to feel good, and then you can perform good. So we want to focus on that. So make sure you check out. The link is gonna be below. The link's gonna be below. So check it out. We have dope gym apparel, and what I'm missing. But yeah, 25% off on everything. 25% off on everything. The gym apparel and gym products, very affordable. So take advantage of the Welcome to Spring sale. So click the link and shop till you drop, man. But thank you, everybody, for your support and for listening to this podcast. I had to do a rant. I'm upset. But yeah, my name is Deshaun Lyons, one half of On the Dotted Line. Peace.